Welcome back to Skippers, presented by Owners Box Fantasy Sports. Today's segment, must-add players for this week in fantasy baseball. Avery, Jared, before we get going, play Owners Box, new weekly salary cap games live. It's fun, and you can play for free with the code Skippers5, free entry, make some money.
Yep, and let's plug the giveaway. Like we said, we're giving away an MLB All-Star jersey of your choice. If you've already entered, make sure you comment for that extra entry. If you have not entered, make sure you entered, because who doesn't like a free jersey?
How do you enter?
You just subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and send us a DM, a screenshot of your subscription.
And we'll put it in our nice Google sheet that we made.
Yeah, nice Google sheet.
Yeah,
we're going to pick the winner, not us, randomizer. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And,
but before you do that, subscribe, like the video,
Yep.
comment. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, though. It's been fucking awesome to support.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Keep entering, please.
All right, you go, your first guy.
All right, so my first guy, I believe I picked this guy in a waiver wire episode a while ago, but that's Jake Odorizzi.
Didn't Nick pick him as one of his undervalued guys, too?
Yes, Nick did have him. Nick Pollock, pitchers list. If you haven't checked those guys out, go check them out. Also, our top performing episode of the Skippers, I guess, our career. No, he liked Jake Odorizzi. He was a huge fan, if I recall, of like his high fastballs.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember.
He did love his high fastballs. But I have him. I'm pretty sure I have him in every single league I'm in. But one earned run in his last 4 starts. He's been great. Usually his walk percentage is a concern, and it has not been a concern his last few starts. He's had 2 starts where it's like 15 and 20 early on in this year, and those are completely outliers.
15 and 20. Oh, walk percentage.
Yeah, walk percentage. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He went the farthest he ever has this year, 6 innings, his last start, which obviously isn't great. He hasn't been going deep in the games, but I feel like that's going to change.
He had a slow start of the season, too.
Yes, very slow start. High K upside with Odorizzi. I love him. I think he's super valuable, and as a waiver wire guy, there's never going to be movement with him in that Astros rotation. And there's been a lot of, like, who do they move? Like, they got, like, 6 guys going in that rotation right now.
He's hurt right now, too. He's shut down.
Yeah, and it's never been a talking point of moving Odorizzi to the pen. So Odorizzi is obviously deserves this spot in that rotation, and he's always valuable. And obviously the Astros are so good that he's going to be qualified for a lot of wins. So wins league, 100% a must add. Quality start leagues, I'd look into adding him for sure. I do worry about him going deeper, but I do hope that they can't stretch him out.
Okay, my first guy, Vidal Brujan of the Rays, 40% rostered, 49 games in AAA this year, 259, 344, 471, 9 homers, 29 RBIs, 15 stolen bases. Finally gets called up to big leagues yesterday. He goes 1 for 6, I think it was. He had a run, a single, which was an RBI, and a stolen base. In the first inning, he did everything that encompassed why people are excited about Vidal Brujan in the big leagues. You need to roster him if you're in a categories league and you need steals. That's why he is my must-add here. Also, he's going to play pretty much every position, it seems like. So he should get infield and outfield eligibility. So if you're in a daily league, you can move him around. You can pinpoint where you want him. Switch hitter 2. He was a power surge early in the season, and he started to kind of decline close to when he got called up. So things to look at here, but Vidal Brujan has the tools. He has the skill set. This is a guy you should probably want to get a piece of.
100%. I'm surprised at, what was it, 40%?
40%.
40%. Like, that's low for a guy who could be a game changer on your team. Has the possibility. I mean, I don't really care if the power isn't there. The average, the on-base percentage, and the speed threat is all worth it to me.
Yeah. I know he got sent down today, but there's talks that he's just getting called back up.
He's just getting
tomorrow.
called back up. So get on it. Maybe even take advantage if someone doesn't know that he's going to get called back up. Go offer a trade.
Yep. Not bad. All right, your second guy.
My second guy. So usually when I'm looking on the waiver market, I'm usually looking for a utility guy is always like a bonus. Like if a guy plays all positions, you're just like, holy crap. Like it's like, this is awesome, right? Like because most of your waiver guys are going to be starting on the bench.
That's why I loved Ian Happ so much. He had like second base eligibility and outfield. I was like, you kidding me?
This guy kind of reminds me of Marwin Gonzalez. Yeah. Remember when he was super utility guy? Could plug him anywhere. He still is just shit at baseball. But and that's Jace.
Yeah.
Peterson, a very odd name, let's say the least. Well, who has a name like
just
that?
The way it's spelled.
Yeah, it's like a mixture between 2 names, Chase and
John.
Yeah. This guy is definitely a must-add in on-base percentage leagues. He's riding a 395 OPP right now. He has a great walk percentage of 17.6. I watched the game yesterday, and he homered off DeGrom. No one just homers off DeGrom.
That guy's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, that guy's pretty good at baseball. So, huge fan of him. To be honest, so he started playing June 8th. He was battling these injuries, and now he's back playing full-time. He's hitting 6th in that lineup usually. I think he's just a great he's not going to be crazy good. I mean, he's going to get
a chance they platoon his role too.
Yeah, like he's a guy that you just ride right now. He can play any position. If you need a guy to fill, he's a great.
He's a streamer hitter, kinda.
Yes, for sure. I picked him up in our
10 team,
our league, our 10 teamer, but he's at like 45% roster. So a lot of people are rostering right now. So on base percentage leagues, for sure, go ahead and roster him.
My second must add, Chad Green, 30% of the New York Yankees, 3-4 this year, 2.23 ERA, 3 saves, 0.72 WHIP. This is a speculative ad, thinking that he could get saves from Aroldis Chapman for a little bit. Aroldis Chapman has been the worst reliever in baseball. Maybe it's like a mental thing too. It's not working well for him. But in the meantime, Chad Green is going to get these saves. This is must add. This is a must add because Chad Green is really, really good. The Statcast numbers are awesome, really, and I think he'll get the saves. But I think if it comes down to it at the end of the day, they're going to try and get Aroldis Chapman the ball in the 9th more than Chad Green. But for now, Chad Green's the guy in the 9th, I'm thinking. So if you need saves, stream these saves. This is a guy that you should pick up.
Yeah, Chad Green. He would be the closer in probably over 50% of teams.
Yeah.
In the MLB, it just turns out that he plays for the Yankees, and they always have like a really good bullpen. I mean, they don't pay him much either, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I feel like he's such a low-key guy that's been just very solid, and he's pitching great again. I mean, they lost a couple pieces this year, and he's been stepping up to that role.
Yeah, and I have a deep league extra target for you guys, Jake Berger of the White Sox, third baseman, first round pick. He didn't play because of like an Achilles injury or something, but he's back. He's hitting like 350 in his first couple of games. So if he can get some playing time, Jake Berger's a really good talent. So he's like under 5% rostered.
Love that.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Subscribe.
Enter the giveaway.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Remember, send those screenshots at Owner's Box on Instagram. Play Owner's Box while you're at it. Salary cap game. Skippers 5. Free entry. What is it? What's the prize pool? 250. 250 to 500 is where we range. Get on there, get in the lobby, and join. If you have any questions, make sure you just DM us at Owner's Box Roach.
Avery Chenier.
At Avery Chenier.
Thank you, everyone, tuning in. We'll see you next time.